Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Happy Friday, everybody. The sun is starting to come out, but as we take a look at the weekend, there are shower and storm chances. We'll explain.
And breaking news in the case of the U.S. Army soldier who left his post in Afghanistan back in 2014. His sentence has been handed down, and it does not include prison time. And 2 Detroit police officers are injured in a crash with a suspected drunk driver early this morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Thankfully, we are told that the officers suffered only minor injuries. The crash happened on Detroit's east side at Moross and Balfour, just west of I-94. Nick Monticelli reports there were more people in the suspect's car than previously thought as well.
Good afternoon. The headline certainly is attention-grabbing. A suspected drunk driver now accused of hitting 2 Detroit police officers. Take a look at this video. You'll understand why it was such a scary situation. This happened at about 2:30 this morning. DPD officers, 1 male and 1 female on Detroit's east side going westbound on Moross, responding to a home invasion. Someone called 911 and they needed help. They had their lights and sirens on, and as they were going through the intersection of Moross and Balfour, according to DPD, this HHR, Chevy HHR, went through the stop sign, either went through it or at least didn't see the DPD cruiser coming, pulled out in front of it, and that caused this accident. You can see in this video it was pretty bad. The front end of the cruiser is pretty beat up. The airbags went off, and the Chevy HHR is pretty beat up as well. But unbelievably, throughout all of this, there were only some minor injuries. There were a total of 5 people in this accident. The 2 Detroit police officers and 3 people inside of this HHR. The 2 officers were taken to the hospital with minor injuries just to be checked out. And the same thing goes for the 3 people in this HHR. However, DPD says the driver of this vehicle has been arrested under suspicion of drunk driving. They've got a lot more investigating to do. Of course, the dash cam video is going to be even more revealing, but that is what we know so far. A total of 5 people. The officers are okay, and 1 person, a 33-year-old, arrested for drunk driving. I'm Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
Thankfully, those officers are okay. Nick, thank you. Traffic along eastbound I-96 in Detroit is moving again. The freeway was backed up for hours during the morning rush hour after a driver hit a Michigan State Police trooper's car, causing that car to catch fire. Thankfully, the officer was outside of his patrol car when it happened. Police have determined that alcohol was not a factor in the crash, but the driver of that vehicle that hit the patrol car has been ticketed for failure to move over for an emergency vehicle. No one was injured. And our breaking news just in, a judge has decided that former Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl will not have to serve prison time as part of his punishment for leaving his post in Afghanistan. Instead, the judge has ruled that Bergdahl will be dishonorably discharged. His rank will be reduced, and he will have to give back the $1,000 of his salary over the next 10 months. Back in 2014, Bergdahl deserted his outpost, which ultimately led to him being captured and held in captivity by Taliban militants for 5 years. Bergdahl later claimed that he left because he was, quote, dissatisfied with the way his unit was conducting war. Let's get over to Brandon. We've been kind of low in the sunshine department lately. I think we have filled up everything in terms of the water we need with the rain this week.
We need to fill up the vitamins.
Exactly.
Within us with a little sunshine, and we're going to bring that to you. Obviously, look out your window and you're seeing some, but more and more heading through the afternoon. Temps in the upper 40s, near 50. Grosse Ile 49, City Airport 49, 48 Ann Arbor. It is 45 in Howell, 46 in Pontiac with a north wind today. Yesterday it was south winds and 60s, but gloomy and rainy. Today we're getting a little sun, but we have these north winds post cold front. Driving in cooler air today and tonight. So at best, low and middle 50s through the day, but a nice little mix here of sun and clouds, a classic early November kind of a day. Numbers are right where they should be for this time of year. And again, that cold front has already come through, so no threat for wet weather. If your high school football team is playing tonight or you have any plans heading out, we have temps falling back down through the 40s. Sunsets at 6:24. Jacket weather, no doubt about about it as you head out, maybe gloves as well. And your weekend, I'll tell you, rain, storm chances. Make sure you have the Local Forecasters app. It's a free download in your app store under WDIV. More, Rhonda, on the weekend storm chances coming up.
Brandon, we'll check in with you shortly. Meanwhile, the man who led Detroit police on that wild chase in downtown Detroit and also along I-75 in September that ended with him climbing on the roof of a moving minivan was sentenced today. 22-year-old Duran Deshawn Sherrard was charged with fleeing, resisting arrest, and 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance. He pled guilty to all charges and was sentenced to 1 to 20 years in prison. Sherrard is also suspected to be involved in a deadly shooting in southwest Detroit, but no charges have yet been announced in that case. And tragic news on Detroit's west side, where a 21-year-old man was shot and killed. It happened around 4 o'clock in the morning on Schaefer near Plymouth Road. Witnesses told police that they heard gunshots and saw 2 people running from the scene. No arrests have been made. If you have any information, please contact the Detroit police. Also on the city's west side, police uncovered a suspected marijuana grow operation. The area is along Finkel Avenue near Myers Road, and here you can see a hole right there on the side of the building and bags of marijuana plants being removed. Right now, it's unknown how many plants were confiscated or if any arrests have been made. We will continue to follow this story. It was a close call for an ambulance driver and security officer on Detroit's east side after both of their vehicles were struck by a tire. It happened last night in the westbound lanes of I-94 near Grand Boulevard on Detroit's east side. The Wayne County Community College police cruiser and a Superior ambulance were both damaged. Police found the tire nearby and also located a blue Chrysler SUV that was missing a tire. Police are now looking for the driver of that vehicle. Something new is coming to American passports. New at noon, the sentence that will be printed on some of the documents as part of an effort to protect children. Also ahead, what investigators have not found while searching the cell phone and computer of the man suspected in the truck attack that killed 8 people in New York City. And later today, new at 4, goats are going to work. We have shown you how these animals are eating machines, and now a major city is unleashing a goat army to clear up some nasty, destructive plants. You'll see that story first at 4. Meanwhile, we'll be back with more Local 4 News at noon in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. New Yorkers gathered for a vigil to honor the victims of Tuesday's deadly attack, which killed 8 people. And now we're learning more about the suspect, Safalo Saipov. Investigators are searching for possible accomplices in the deadly attack. The Joint Terrorism Task Force is analyzing Saipov's cell phones and computer, but they have not found any communication linking him to a terror group. The New York City Marathon is still on for Sunday. Additional security will be in place. President Trump left this morning for his 10-day, 5-country diplomacy tour in Eastern Asia. This will be his first time visiting Asia as president. He has stops planned in China, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, and the Philippines. This trip comes as the U.S. is trying to cool off tensions with North Korea. Talks with each country will focus on diplomacy, economic partnerships, and North Korea's nuclear threat. Efforts to reduce auto insurance costs in Michigan suffered a major defeat in the House. In a session that lasted 10 hours, the bill was rejected 45 to 63. The measure would have let drivers opt out of a requirement to buy unlimited medical benefits through their auto insurance and would have cut premiums by 20 to 50%. Republican Michigan Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley, who supported the bill, had this to say.
In the city of Detroit, about 60% of people, according to numbers I've seen, don't have auto insurance. And so this whole question about what type of coverage, well, if they can't attain it anyway, that answer isn't good enough. So we really need to make sure it's within reach.
The vote is also a major blow to Mayor Mike Duggan as well, who pushed for that bill with the Detroit mayoral election just days away. The State Department began revoking the passports of convicted child sex offenders. This is being done after the International Megan's Law was passed, in which those affected have to apply for new passports. These new passports have a unique identifier which indicates their conviction. This new law will prevent convicted child sex offenders from receiving passport cards because those cannot be physically marked. This law also helps the Justice Department track offenders' international travels. And still ahead at noon, we are about to see one of the brand new floats that'll be rolling down Woodward Avenue later this month for America's Thanksgiving Parade. But first, here's Brandon, and unfortunately we can't get that parade forecast just yet.
Not yet, not at least with confidence. We're still a few weeks away. Big weekend with bitter cold and snow in the north and northwest part of the country, record heat down south, and we have something in between, in transition between the two, means showers and storm chances ahead.
Here, Rudy, let me have one of those.
He's a 7th grader intent on helping those in need.
Hello, sir. I saw you had no shoes on.
He's handed out more than 50,000 pairs of socks.
It was very, very impressive for a young man.
This 12-year-old is on the speaking circuit.
Pay it forward.
And we're with him when he hits the streets of Detroit to help those who need it most.
I saw the need and I acted on it.
The story on Rudy the Sock Man, tonight at 11.
Welcome back, everybody. There are long lines all over the world today, and that is because the iPhone 10 is officially on sale. Apple's latest phone starts at just about 1 penny, under $1,000, and that didn't stop hundreds of people from waiting in lines for hours. Here in the United States, the phone went on sale this morning at 8 a.m. and in New York, lines were literally wrapped around for several blocks. This is the first version to allow users to face the future with the Face ID that lets you use your face to secure your device instead of your thumbprint.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, is this a cool float? Just unveiled this morning. Today was a big day at the Parade Company. The annual Pancake Breakfast set the scene for the official unveiling of the new Blue Cross Blue Shield float. The float is called A Confident Life and is a massive 100-foot-long float. It features 5 larger-than-life 10-foot characters participating in, as you can see, healthy and productive lifestyles. At the tail end of the float is a monster. It's a bloomometer, which symbolizes the moment of truth when all healthy lifestyle goals manifest themselves. Of course, Local 4 is the only station that gives you live coverage of the parade so that you can enjoy a Thanksgiving morning with us. We kick things off at 6 in the morning and we'll last you all the way until the Lions game. It's going to be an exciting morning. I love all the fruit and veggies.
Yeah.
And
Confident Life.
yes.
Their first rendition, which had like Skittles and all, it didn't.
It didn't quite go.
It was more colorful.
But cool float for sure.
And cool conditions on your Friday, which we'll get to here. But want to start with our Local 4 storm pins. And first I looked at this one and I thought, okay, definitely a Halloween. But no, this is Jen and Maya just going out on a Thursday night. No, I'm kidding. It says, getting ready for trick-or-treating. A couple of days ago, this was posted on our Local 4 storm pins, but we love your contributions for sure. Thanks so much for sharing, and download the app. Local 4 storm pins, Local Forecasters app. It's all right there under WDIV. Free. This evening, temperatures will be falling back down into the 40s if you have a high school football game, or maybe you're heading out with the significant other. Hot date. It's going to be cool. 40s out there. The sun sets tonight. There it is, the sun at 6:24 p.m. sunset time. But seeing shadows down on the ice rink at Campus Martius. I don't believe we've frozen things over yet there, but soon enough. And you can see the beautiful foliage around Campus Martius, the tree coming in shortly as well. Everything's happening downtown in the holiday spirit. 48, north wind at 10. It feels colder. We do see a little bit more breakage in the cloud cover as we head through the day. The winds are going to relax a little bit, but still gusting 10 to 15, and that brisk north wind. We call it a cool breeze. I know, it's my high school nickname, but today it just is a cool breeze. 54 degrees, clouds and sun. Really, the sun wins out. Good for the spirit, good for the soul. 37 overnight, clear to partly cloudy skies. Cold front has already come through. As we look ahead to the weekend, we have light shower chances late in the day. Most of tomorrow on the drier side, but by about 6 or 7 p.m., some showers coming in. Sunday, a big time question mark because daylight saving time ends. We're going to get a surge of warmer air and a cold front to follow on Sunday, but will the atmosphere stabilize with the sun going down sooner on Sunday and sort of take away from the severe storm threat? It is a possibility, just something we'll be watching very closely over the next couple of days, so stay tuned. But it is the warmer of the 2 weekend days, and any activity will be later in the day, but we could get some gusty storms late Sunday by 5 or 6 p.m. Rhonda, and then a couple of showers Monday, but most of next week looks on the drier side, comfortably cooler.
And thank you. The Marvel Cinematic Universe has been crushing it at the box office for about a decade, starting with Iron Man back in 2008. For their 16th film, the comic book studio is going back to the mythical world of Asgard for a new Thor adventure. Here's this week's box office preview.
Hela, the goddess of death, has invaded Asgard.
Killer Kate crushes the Super Friends in Thor Ragnarok. This Avengers side piece is the third Thor standalone. Cate Blanchett joins the fray as the goddess of death. She's accidentally freed by Thor's mischievous brother, but the god of thunder will try to save his home with equally powerful pals. Thor Ragnarok is rated PG-13.
Oh no.
What is it?
My mother's coming for Christmas.
Mila Kunis hits the motherload of stress in A Bad Mom's Christmas. This follow-up to the 2016 smash reunites the overworked mom with her underappreciated sidekicks. They're bucking the trend of going all out for the perfect Christmas, and all is calm and bright until the grandmas show up. A Bad Mom's Christmas is rated R.
John Kennedy has been elected President of the United States.
Woody Harrelson stands in the crosshairs of history in LBJ. He plays Lyndon Johnson, the vice president to John F. Kennedy, and though the senior Southern senator doesn't see eye to eye with his boss, Johnson works hard to pass Kennedy's Civil Rights Act after the president's assassination. LBJ is rated R.
We are going to a funeral. Just looks like it's going to take a little longer to get there.
Steve Carell can't bury the past in Last Flag Flying. He plays a Vietnam vet looking up old friends for one last mission to claim the body of the former soldier's son who's been killed in Iraq. Last Flag Flying is in limited release. That's the box office preview. Raphael Seth, Local 4.
Is it iconic or more like notorious? McDonald's is bringing back a divisive menu item. We'll see what you think about it. It's coming up next. All right, so some are loving it, others hate it. Some have never tried it. We're talking about the McRib, and it's back. McDonald's announced the return of the with a coming soon page, apparently, Brandon, on their corporate website.
Yeah, the McRib has been brought back several times since it was originally taken off the menu in '85. It even made a quick return last December. And this time around, McRib fans are in luck. Sandwich is available for delivery through Uber Eats, and you can download the McRib Finder app to find McRib near you.
Seriously. I'm going to go to my app to find that
Get the
McRib.
local forecasters app first.
Yes. Have a good day and a good weekend, everybody.
McRib.